What's up, guys? XRP charts here with a quick XRP USD update. All right, you can see that we got another little drop this morning, Australian time. I was deliberating whether the 5 waves was in, but obviously not, and it's fallen right down on our lower rising support. So that support line is, a yearly trend line that smacked on our drops a couple of months back on our recent lows, and the line goes all the way back to October, August, July last year. So it's a pretty substantial line that's being held again and again. So um, yeah, it's not something that I really want to be selling into right now. And with the count as well, yeah, it looks pretty good. It was a good spot to finish up. So yeah, it looks like we're due for a correction now. We may not go the full whole hog. I mean, this is some pretty big ask of XRP in this bearish market. I mean, Bitcoin's really going to have to do something special for us to do this. But I mean, there's a few things that are lining up that I really like. So let's quickly get into that. So if we do a Fibonacci retracement from the end of this wave here all the way up to the start of our the first wave there. The 618 is right around 38, as I say, almost 39. That does come up short of wave 1, so that keeps in line with Elliott wave rules. The other thing that it does do from my other charts on Twitter is it lines up with our MAVS retracement target. So if we take the first indent here, just somewhere there, it takes us right to the top here. So what we're seeing is this little area here, is that we've got this confluence of right on the boundary of wave 1. We've got the 618, and we've also got a MAVS retracement to the top of this candle here. So the reason that I've extended this box up a little bit higher is that it may wick up into this territory of this recent high. That may also be favorable with traders. So with Elliott waves, especially on this 4-hour chart, the price can wick up higher than this one here. But as long as we don't get a candle close, even above up here, that wave can still be valid. So that's a huge ask for us to get up to the 45s. I don't think we'll get up that high. I think somewhere around this 30, 38, 39 region is probably a little more in reach. And I'll be very interested in doing a sell order anywhere around that 618 region if we can get up there. So for the short term, I'm not really interested in doing much. If we do continue going up and getting to the 13 EMA, usually I'd be very interested in selling there, or even just a little bit above to get a wick. But because this rising trend line has been holding for a year now, I mean, it's got wicked out again this morning. I don't really want to sell into that. I mean, and there's not much room left. I mean, we've got less than a cent. So it's only 2 or 3% at best if you're timing it perfectly. So where I will be interested in selling is maybe at the 55. If we get rejected at the 55, that will be below the start of this last wave. So it could then actually extend further down. We still don't know that yet. That fifth wave may not be complete. We never know fully. This could be one of 5 that are going down. So if we do get rejected at the 55, it might be a really good play just to put a sell order there. By that stage, we're probably looking for a retrace anyway, so then you can get your stop loss buy in underneath that and then have a free look at this drop, and then just let it rebuy back in if it starts to head back up. So, but that's still probably at least 24 hours away at this stage. But like I said, I'm not interested in selling at this 13 EMA where I usually would. If we do drop back below this rising support line, I want to see a red candle close below that. None of this wicking. I want actually have something close on a 4-hour chart before I think about selling down into the lower areas. So as we've seen before, if Bitcoin does drop, it doesn't necessarily mean that XRP will follow. It does a lot of the time, but we had that period where BTC fell and XRP just held its own for a good day and a half or so. So when you get these long-time support areas, that's something that can happen as well. So we'll just keep an eye on that. I was just happy to actually not get stopped anywhere out along the way down here until this candle this morning, where I got stopped out. So, but yeah, that's where we're at, guys. So, like I said, it's a big ask. I mean, if you look at where we've got to go in this market, it's pretty massive. So, I really would like to see us smash through that 13 EMA at some stage. If we start getting a little bounce in here and bouncing here, it may just be a consolidation period, a little triangle form, and then we break up. But yeah, I'd really like to see that 13 EMA get pushed through quite easily. That would give me a lot more confidence that we're heading on the right path. But yeah, until we close a candle sort of, below or around 28, yeah, I'm just going to sit this one out and sit in XRP. All right, cheers, guys.